We are starting on the bathroom floor. So now that I'm inside, I need to unzip this. Okay, better. Bathroom floor is going to be tile and it's heated. Almost did it again. Okay, we're just mixing up our things that go underneath the mat. So once we get that all organized, we're going to go inside here and we're going to start laying down the mats. Laid. Although I really need to get control of the mortar because I keep squishing it out in between things, and by the end of this I'll be an expert. This is the last room I'm ever doing. I'd rather paint than do this. So we got it all laid out, so we're gonna let it dry overnight. Then I'm gonna pick out all the bits of mortar so in between the things so that Brent can lay the wire, and we've already got the conduit here with a string on either end, and I didn't trap the string under the mat. Yay! I was very careful with that. And then we can run those wires up into the box where they need them, and when the electricians come back they can finish that. And then we will have a toasty warm floor. And I'm going to spend the rest of the day quickly. We don't need all those tiles there. There's like 4 boxes of 12 by 12 and then a few of the white ones. I'm just going to put them out. We're probably going to take them back to the Lower Mainland and put them on Facebook Marketplace. Hopefully by the time this is airing, they'll be gone. And then I'm just going to spend the rest of the day cleaning up, moving things around and getting things so that we can, they can be in order. Oh, good morning. Not paying attention. All right, so the bathroom floor continues. My job this morning, before Brent can lie the wires for the heated floor, is to pick out the excess bits of mortar that I got too carried away with. I'm not a professional, so I'm going to put a little bit of that on time lapse. If it takes too long, I'll turn it off. Okay, it's been a really long longer than we planned. So we managed to get pretty around the toilet. That's okay. We got our tiles dry fit. I already picked some up and that. Oh, I never did any recording on this. The process of dry fitting them is a little bit long and annoying. So we've got the dry fit and we are going to pick them up and put them in order outside the door, and then Brent's going to start laying down the wire for the heated floor. So, and then when he's done that, I can start grouting. Nope, no. I can start putting mortar down and putting the tiles up. All right.
Okay, well, that was an adventure. I got all of the wiring in. The washer dryer is going to be on the other side of that panel over there, so I'm not putting anything underneath that. Toilet's over here. I'm not putting anything near that. Don't want to melt the wax seal. This is my cabinet here and a linen closet over here. The wire that you see that's really bumpy, that's just a sensor. That is not a heat wire. The heater wire is the grayer one, if you can tell the difference between the gray and the black there. That there is the end of my cable. That there is my heat sensor. Or actually, sorry, that's a heat sensor. And that one over there is a heat sensor. This one I believe is called a thermostat. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's the first time I've ever done this. But now that it is all set, I have to take ohm measurements just to make sure the resistance is still there and I didn't crack a cable or crack a wire while I was installing it. I was being as gentle as possible. I didn't use a float at all. I have a rubber float, but that didn't seem to be working very well, so every notch was pushed in by a finger or a thumb, and they all snapped in. It's all nice and smooth now, ready for the mortar and tile. Miriam will be ecstatic for that. So yeah, I just have to take my readings and write them down in the book, and we're all good until I have to mix a batch of mortar for Miriam.
Okay, Brent has done all the electrical. We did get some of that on time lapse, and it's all done. Now I'm going to start the tiling process. I'm going to start in that nasty corner there because that was the most challenging. I'm trying to fit pieces around, and we kind of did a little puzzle. Okay, so I'm going to do that by the toilet first, and then under the washer dryer, and then we can come right through the middle, or do the middle section, and then just side to side. I have a plan. Maybe not the best at describing it. All right, let's do this.
Just finishing off.
And very, very messy.
Yeah, well, it's a messy job, but somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, some people have the skill to not make it quite so messy, though.
Well, that ain't us.
Yeah, ain't me.
Well, you can proudly say that you were the one that did all of the tiles in our cabin.
I'm some assistance.
Yeah, well, Kelly helped, yes, absolutely. I helped, absolutely. But tile's all on you. When it cracks, it's your fault.
Thanks, Brent. Don't drop the washer and dryer on it when you
No, we're not dropping anything on it.
go to set it up. Okay. And my back butter ran away.
Yep. Kelly, you're being paid. Back about her, boy. There's what? 3 left to do?
4. Yeah.
3.
Tight fit.
4.
Okay, 2 across the threshold and 2 in the... Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
Very entertaining. Yeah, Wrigley comes in to say, hey, how you doing? Okay. So that one.
It's tight. Okay, stop it. I'm gonna have a job cleaning excess mortar off.
I think you did a great job, honey.
Thank you.
Yeah, looks over here. We got back where the washer dryer is going to be. Along the back. Yeah, it's dirty now, but it'll be washed up later. Got where the toilet goes, and the vanity, and the linen closet. And what, 2 pieces left for the threshold. The smaller of the 2 goes in the middle.
Okay, thanks for reminding me that I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, it's getting dark in here. Work light helps.
The little one goes in the middle.
The smaller of the 2 goes in the middle, yes.
Thanks, Kelly.
Yeah, no problem.
Good morning. The tile job got very, very late last night, so yeah, it took way longer than it should have. But that's what happens when you're not experienced at this task. So I finished. I just see some spots that I didn't do a very good job of cleaning up the grout. Probably because it was too dark and I couldn't see it. So we'll have to try and tackle that. And we moved stuff in here. So there's the vanity. And that. Our shower is going to hopefully be put together when we're away. So that's where the washer dryer will go. The throne, which is not put together. Yeah. So that wraps up the bathroom tile episode. We'll see you next week. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for notifications.